welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is a deck that I backed on Kickstarter. It's called Play Pause Be. It's a yoga based deck. It's not necessarily a divination deck. As you know, I do sometimes buy decks that are not tarot or oracle decks. This is one of them, Play Pause Be. I bought the tier that had the deck and the expansion deck, just because I really resonated with what was in here. Tarot is yoga. It's a yoga based deck. Yoga I really want to delve into. I'm hoping once this COVID does one, I can go and attend some yoga classes. As much as you can study it through online classes. It's not the same as someone watching the movements you're doing and how you're holding yourself, doing the poses to realign you to make sure you're doing it properly. But there you go. So what I'll do is I'll go through this deck first and then I'll go through the expansion deck after. I love the artwork on this. It's beautiful. So yeah, Play Pause Be. This is the side, top, the other side, and then the bottom with the ISBN number. There you go. Play yoga, pause stress, be awesome. Play Pause Be is a deck of 72 cards that helps you practice yoga mindfully, target specific benefits, and add variety to your practice. It contains 72 cards and a user manual, and then obviously it's got the playpausebe.com website. So to open this up, there's a tuck box, and then you have the user manual. Practice anywhere, anytime, at your own speed with your breath. There's a disclaimer. Obviously this is, there you go, important before you play the cards. Check the list of take precautions or skip playing if you have. So obviously it says clarify with your healthcare professionals whether you can do yoga at all. Do the position at hand. How you should adapt the position for your individual body. There you go. Then it goes into introduction. Are you a yoga teacher? Are you a teacher in training? Yoga studio? Are you an advanced practitioner? This deck is not meant to teach you yoga from scratch. We have included a short description of 72 positions that you will find in this deck. So it's probably a bit more advanced than me, but that doesn't really matter because it's still a resource to have when I get a bit more advanced. A breakdown of the cards. So you have categories. Front of the cards, it has top left number from 1 to 72, drawing. And then a set sequence. A sequence you can do or choose some. Headline 1, headline 2. So it has the English name of the pose and then the Sanskrit one. Text under 2, a simple phrase that helps you set your focus during the position. Dots under the text. So so it's like how advanced it is and challenging it is. There's a flame for if it's aimed at building heat. Numbers. So you would do upwards. Back of the cards. Your heart rate. Your lungs. Digestion. Strength. Spelt wrong there, but there you go. Flexibility. Immune system. Organs and hormones. Posture, brain and mind, sleep, ways to play with the cards, let surprise play you, blindfolded play, choosy play again, a heated play, beneficial play, no time at all, almost no time to play, advanced play, play around a peak, and additional uses there. So really it's more aimed at yoga teachers or newly qualified yoga teachers. But we'll have a look anyway. We'll have a flick through. So there we go. This has got the soap, what I call a soap packet peel, where you have the tab, because soap packets used to have imperial leather and it used to be able to like peel it around. In this case, it's easier just to rip off from the top. So there you go. You have on the back, it has the highlighted areas of where it's working on for each of them. There are different colours, different backs. So as I get to each colour, I'll show you the back design for that colour. But let's go. So we have one cat cow, and that's the back of the image. It's got like the flower design. in these peachy mauves. Shoulder warm up, seated side stretch, seated gentle twist, wrist warm up, butterfly, open chest, neck, thread the needle, core, Sun Salutations A, Sun Salutations B, mountain pose, standing forward fold, chair pose, twisted chair pose, crescent lunge, high lunge, triangle pose, warrior 1, warrior 2, reverse warrior 2. Did I miss reverse warrior 1? No, apparently not. Wide legged forward bend, extended side angle pose, and that's the back of the green one. It's quite simple with this little leaf detail. So this is the back of the deeper red colour, like a burgundy colour. So you have dancer pose, tree pose, extended hand to big toe pose, warrior 3, eagle pose, and then we go into these with the cream. So it has this detail at the top and bottom, but the rest of it is this oatmeal colour. Cobra, upward facing dog, locust pose, bow pose, bridge pose, upward bow wheel pose, camel pose, fish pose. Then we have the blue colour, which has this flower design encircling but plain in the centre. Then you have shoulder stand, plough pose, headstand, clown or tripod headstand, downward facing dog, dolphin, and then we have this darker oatmeal mushroomy colour. It has the flower design up the back. Then we have upward table or upward plank, plank pose, plank to four-limbed staff pose, side plank, crow pose, 8 angle pose, firefly, side crow, child's pose on this blue colour. So child's pose, seated forward fold, half split or split, low lunge pose, pigeon pose, seated wide legged forward bend, boat pose, head to knee forward bend, seated twist, and then we go on to this deep forest green colour, which has the simple leaf detail up the middle on the back. So we have half moon. I really want to go half moon, like on Jaffa Cake advert. Standing split, super soldier, forearm stand, handstand, and then this is paler colour with like the gentle poppy style flower design on the side. So you've got supine twist, reclining bound angle, happy baby, knees to chest, feet up the wall, savasana, fetal pose, and namaste. It's gorgeous little deck. So it's playing card size. Shuffling wise, they shuffle really well over each other. There's no sticking. They just feel like they're meant to shuffle over each other. The quality is, it's matte. I know that looks quite shiny, but it is actually a matte finish to it. Cards are thin-ish, but they're not too bendy, and they do go back to their normal shape. I'll turn that around the right way. So yeah, as I said, they shuffle over beautifully. Lovely. I love the colours. I love the deep watercolour colours and the ombres within them, the oatmeal to the oatmeal through. Sorry, I'm gonna just pop these in the book because it's got the tuck at the bottom as well. It's really hard to get the book in down the side, so I tend to put the deck in and then shove the book down the side that doesn't have this tuck lip, otherwise it gets stuck on it. I'll go through the expansion pack now. The expansion deck, which is a slightly different front, because obviously it's blue. Other than that, so there you go, that's all the side details. This has 82 cards in and a manual with that as well. So let's go. So this is the Play Pause B expansion deck, user manual, disclaimer. So it has copies from the main pause deck, counterpose and transition cards, add-on flow cards, bonus cards, repeat 5 cards, 10 plus 4 cards, vinyasa 7 cards, and then obviously it's got a table there, so it has a copy of some of the cards in the other deck. Let's have a look. Oh, this soap style, it's like they've sealed it the wrong way round. There we go. So that the tab bit is under the tab bit's under the, where it's sealed over the top. So Play Pause B on these backs of these cards. They're all got this blue background. So you have the +10 on this steel grey colour, 10 plus. So we have 10 of those, 4 of those. We have a repeat of Cat Cow, 1, 2, 3 of those, and then we have Sun Salutations A. So we have 1, 2, 3 of those, and then we have Mountain Pose, and we have 1, 2, 3 of those. Standing Forward Fold, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then we have Chair Pose, 1, 2, 3 of those. Twisted Chair Pose, 1 of them. And then we have Crescent Lunge, 1, 2, 3 of those. Triangle Pose, 1, 2, 3 of those. Warrior 1, 1 of those. Warrior 2, 3 of that card. Reverse Warrior 2, so we have 3 of that card. Then we have Extended Side Angle Pose, and we have 3 of those. And we have a repeat of Dancer Pose, 1 of those. And then we have a repeat of the Tree Pose, 1 of those. 1 of the Extended Hand to Big Toe Pose. Warrior 3 has 3 of them. And the Eagle Pose is 1 repeat of that. Then we have Downward Facing Dog, and we have 4 repeats of the Downward Facing Dog. Upward Table or Upward Plank is 1 of those. The Plank Pose, there is 3 plank poses. And then we have Plank to 4-limbed Staff Pose repeated once. The Side Plank repeated once, and the Side Crow repeated once. Child's Pose is repeated 4 times. Seated Forward Fold once. The Half Split or Split once. Low Lunge Pose is repeated once. Pigeon Pose repeated once. Head to Knee Forward Bend repeated once. Seated Twist repeated once. Reclining Bound Angle, which is repeated once. Knees to Chest is repeated 4 times. And then we have this reverse repeat symbol, so we have 5 of those. And then we have Vinyasa, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as it said in the book, of those. They all have this Play Pause B design on the back in the blue with the leaves and this pen ink style flower on the bottom. I love it. As it's the same quality as the other deck, they all shuffle beautifully over each other. I love the colour pop on the back of this. It's quite a vivid watercolour design. I love it. It's beautiful. So there you go. That's the repeat cards and the expansion deck. So yeah, that is the Play Pause B deck. So I'm just going to pop these back in the box. The card quality is beautiful. They are well made. They are well made cards. Obviously, I don't have a lot of yoga experience to be able to tell you how relevant they are to practice if you're a teacher. But there's a deck flick through for you if you wanted to have a look and you are a yoga teacher. But yeah, I will put the links for the social media and stuff down below. Let me know what your thoughts, feelings on it, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.